Hello people of the world, and welcome to today's episode of Coffee Chats with Jax. I just recently had the opportunity to go to California for a few different speaking engagements last month. And I kind of want to talk to you guys about that today, share a little bit about what I learned. I was asked to play the role of this thing called a secret camper at a camp called Ryla. Ryla is like a leadership character building camp in the mountains, but honestly it is more of a life skills camp than anything else. They talk a lot about connection and friendship and vulnerability and how to be there for one another and how to be a team, and really just skills that I believe are vital to everybody to know and to learn. So I got to go to this camp and I did this thing called playing the role of a secret camper. Basically, I had to pretend to be 17 and go through camp with these kids, but the thing is, I was supposed to be the very depressed, troubled, like loner kid that needs help. I wasn't really supposed to try and make friends. I wasn't really supposed to talk to people, wasn't supposed to be witty and funny and throw out a personality out there, which the first time I was asked to do it, I said no, because when I was actually 17, I really was that depressed 17-year-old girl. However, I put on the mask. I wouldn't let anybody know. I just let everybody think that I was the happy-go-lucky, funny girl who had a bubbly personality and charismatic whatever, because I didn't want anyone to know that I wasn't okay. But playing this role of the secret camper really took away that mask, and so it was scary for me. But honestly, one of the greatest things that I have ever done. The point of this whole experiment was to draw attention to the kid that's not okay, to make people aware of the kid sitting by themselves at lunch or sitting by themselves at recess or at school or literally anywhere. And it was really cool playing this part because it gave me the opportunity to see the world through different eyes, to observe how people interact. Because when we go into social environments, our minds are on ourselves. Like, whether we like it or not, the first thing we think about is finding where we feel comfortable, finding who we know, who we're friends with, what do we want to do at this party or at this game or social event. Like, we're kind of like in our own worlds. And I didn't realize how much of my own world I was in until I started playing this part and talking about this and starting this conversation about really just bringing people in to your world with you and what that can do for them. And I was really honored to play this part of the secret camper because it was a big responsibility. After I was revealed and people found out like what the experiment was, I was able to call the kids up on stage that reached out and even just introduced themselves or even just smiled, because that meant more to me in that moment, just someone acknowledging my existence, than I could have ever explained. It was really powerful. And then they asked for kids to raise their hand if they felt like I was showing the signs that they feel, like if they felt the things that I was supposed to portray, if they really feel like the kid sitting alone or the troubled kid. And so many kids raised their hand. And so we called them up and we asked them what we can do for them. What can we do for you if you're going through a hard time? Nobody said they wanted advice. Nobody said they wanted someone to fix their problem for them. Everybody just wanted someone to acknowledge that they were there and to just sit with them. Like, not to bring them out of the hole, but to get in the hole and sit with them. I don't have all the answers. I don't have a step-by-step instruction manual or roadmap, anything. But I have my story to share, and I have friendship to offer, and I have a shoulder to cry on, like literally or metaphorically. We really need to be there for one another, because what's scary is that sometimes it can be a life or death situation. Everyone has a story for why they are the way that they are. Like, if this video is bringing someone to mind for you that you know sits alone at lunch, that you know needs help or needs someone, but like reasons like maybe it feels awkward, or you think that maybe they don't want to talk to you, or you think that they're just alone in their own world and don't want anyone else, just know that the simple act of smiling at them, introducing yourself, asking them to sit with you at lunch, I'm not telling you to be their best friend, but acknowledge that they exist, because you have no idea how much that could impact them. And if you are that kid that sits alone at lunch, if you are the kid that needs help, please know that you are not alone. Please know that so many people raised their hand in this huge assembly room full of kids that also said that they need help too. You are not crazy, you are not alone, and I'm here to tell you that it gets better. I don't know what it is that you're going through, but it gets better, and we need each other, not to fix our problems, but to sit in it with us. Thank you so much for watching this video. Shout out to my Uncle Mike. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak at Ryla. It has been one of the most incredible things I've ever done. If anyone watching this video wants to book me as a speaker for their high school or college or organization, club, whatever, email jackie@jackiegtv.com. If you guys want to read my book, Finding Home, then there's a link for that in the description box below. Or if you want to get more involved in what I'm doing and support me as an independent writer, speaker, vlogger, all the things. And there's a link where you can do that as well for as little as $1 a month. I cannot do this without you guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.